show you how to do it. So what you do, you raise this up, and you kind of stand back. You throw it in there, and they go nuts. Yeah, we've got them up to 4 pounds in here. When they get to 4 pounds, we harvest them and eat them. But we'll harvest them and we'll do a fish fry. Invite our volunteers, and we'll feed them the fish they've been feeding. But we don't sell fish. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah,
we eat them.
He needs to work more.
We learn by doing.
Yeah.
See, we have a lot of field trips. I have first graders that come in here, and I let them learn how to do everything. They love it. I let them stick their hands in the water, and the fish will try to nibble on them, push them out a little bit. So we have a variety of lettuces and kale and herbs. We want you to taste it first to make sure it's what you want, and then you can cut some if you like. And it's a $5 donation for a bag of lettuce. It's basil and Thai basil. That's regular Genovese there, and Thai basil. This is Salanova red. This is Chinese cabbage. Of course, this is lovely kale. Our kale does not taste like cardboard. It has a lettuce texture to it, and I don't like kale. Never have liked kale, but I love this. It's amazing. And it doesn't taste like grocery store kale, does it? That's what everybody says. They're like, what in the world?
It's so tender.
You ever had Thai basil?
I don't think so. Is it spicy?
Well, you tell me. Most people have never tried the Thai basil. What does it taste like?
It's almost minty.
There's a real specific thing that it tastes like.
Licorice.
There you go. There you go. The bag is actually not plastic. It is compostable. Isn't that cool? That's a neat feeling bag, isn't it?
Gonna pick some stuff.
It almost doesn't feel real good. Training area. We've got a 500-gallon fish tank, and then 6 grow beds. It's got volcanic rock in it. This one over here is IBC coats. That was 270-gallon tank. The river rock that's piled up over there actually goes in these. It's the filtration. You see that brown looking rock? And so we teach this overseas. We go all over the world to do this. So we teach the poor how to help themselves. They grow their own food, plus they get enough money out of this system to go to school, to buy school supplies and stuff. Because really, to change the poor, you have to change the mind. You know, it's not necessarily, it is a financial issue, but it's more about lack of education than it is lack of a job. And if you get the education, then you can get the job. So, and then a lot of the kids are like, well, you know, we don't need to go to school. We can just go sell drugs and die at the time we're 25, you know, because they can join the gangs. That's not a good life. So this area here is separated because this is going to be our compost garden. We're getting it ready now. The rest of the hoops are coming in this next week, the end of the week. We're going to take another 24 feet out that way, and we can walk. We grow 4 kinds of tomatoes, cucumbers, squash, zucchini, onions, turmeric, ginger, potatoes, carrots, all that in here year round. We got pigeon peas and Egyptian spinach and vetiver grass, bananas, and papaya. All those are citrus trees. We're digging another pond back there for irrigation. That's what all that dirt's piled up. We've dug down about 15 feet back there. We got to finish that, and then we're going to move all that dirt over there to build up for the new greenhouse. If you can get people to grow their own food, then you can solve 90% of their problems, because the health issues is water and food.
Yeah.
Parasites in the water, and then if you get clean water, which we also teach that, how to make biosand water filters, where they can filter pretty much creek water and through this. Ours is it's a concrete cast. You know, we build it in a mold, and it's got a cavity down in the middle of it. Got a little nose on it. We put a hose in, runs up inside the concrete, and runs out the nose there. And you put coarse gravel at the bottom. You put medium sand in the middle, 16 inches, and then another 16-inch layer of fine sand. And whatever water you put in the top, of course you got a diffuser plate with holes so that it doesn't cavitate the sand. But what happens is when you put the water in, you let it incubate for about 11 days. And in that fine sand layer at the top, about 6 or 7 inches down, a bacteria grows naturally that eats the bad bacteria in the water. So biosand water filter. So then you have to use the same water, but then you run that water through. You don't drink the first batch that purges out, but the second batch, once it goes through that, passes through that bacteria, it eats the bad bacteria and comes out clean. You want to feed them? I got some duck food. Sure. You can.
There they go.